May we hear from the senator from Minnesota, candidate for president, Senator Amy Klobuchar.
Thank you. I'm sure many of you were at the debate or watched it. I continue on my message that despite kind of the slugfest that can go on there, that there is still so much more that unites us than divides us. And I think we have to remember that as we go forward, because when it comes to these issues of division and racial justice, we literally have a president right now in the White House who says after Charlottesville that there are two sides. Remember that? He said that. Well, when one side is the Ku Klux Klan, there are not two sides. There is only one side, and that is the American side. And we have to remember that what unites us here is that. My argument is you've got a lot on your shoulders. You have carried that torch for a long time, and that maybe you need some friends, that we need some people to join this big coalition. And it's got to be people that stayed home in the election, or even some of those people that voted for other candidates, that we've got to build this big, big coalition to bring people with us, because they are ready to do it. But only if we have a candidate that doesn't push them away, but brings them with us.
I said, well, a lot of them are faith leaders. Maybe we'll heal him before he leaves the church today. Let us hear from the former mayor of South Bend, Indiana, Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
As you saw, we had quite a debate last night and continue to make our case going into Saturday, knowing that there are a lot of voters who looked at us over the course of the last year and said, call us back when there's less than 20 of you, and are still making up their minds. And I am here to ask for your vote to help end this presidency and the forces that brought this president to office, and to help us get to a brighter future. And it is humbling. It is humbling to ask anyone for their vote. But it is particularly so when addressing black voters whose vote was earned through generations of struggle, through blood and sweat and tears, just to have access to the ballot box, and a vote that for so many was only one within living memory. And so I'm asking for that vote knowing how hard won it is, knowing it is the vote of those with a great deal at stake, knowing it's the vote also of those who have been taken for granted far too often by politics as usual. And I am going to do everything in my power to earn that vote, not just going into the election, but throughout the presidency I'm proposing to create.
Good morning. I understand that this is a moment of tremendous challenge, and in 3 days, South Carolina, you're going to move us one step closer to getting Donald Trump out of office. I'm here today to ask for your vote because I believe that we have been called to this moment of crisis. And today I make you this promise. When I am president, we answer this call together. We answer the call to build an America where healthcare, housing, education are basic human rights for everyone. We answer the call to where the difference between a good education and a prison sentence isn't just a few blocks. We answer the call so that a run-in with law enforcement or a turn down the wrong street corner doesn't cost you your life because of the color of your skin. We answer the call so that we have an America where a federal solution for local problems are made by local communities for local communities.
Senator Elizabeth Warren.